My name is Anna Kenar. I'm a faculty member at the Department of Art and Art History. I was born and raised in Poland, and when I was a teenager, my family moved to the United States. I lived outside of Chicago. That's where I went to college, and eventually I ended up in Charlotte, North Carolina. When I think about it, I remember being 6 years old and imagining myself being an artist. But then that was as reliable as me wanting to be a firefighter and a ballerina at the same time. So it was just really about seeing people do different things. In my last semester of my last year as an undergrad, I took a figure drawing class for fun. And that just changed everything. Using my hands and being creative is something that I was really missing in my life. And I stumbled upon printmaking by walking into a studio and just feeling again in my gut that, oh, this is something that I always wanted to try just because of what it looked like. And then I had an opportunity to teach when I was in graduate school. And that was an incredible experience. I never imagined myself as a teacher. Ever. And then I discovered that I really, really loved it, that I was really good at making these connections in the classroom, and that I found myself very passionate about what I loved, and then being able to share it with other people. I live with a chronic condition of endometriosis. And I was invited to have a show in Gaston College. The body of work that I'm preparing for it, it's something that I've been exploring for a while. I'm just creating work that it's a little bit more experimental in terms of surfaces I'm working on. I've been making this work on paper and something was missing the whole time. It's a series of wood blocks that were hand-carved. And when I started printing these blocks on fabric, I've discovered that there was this connection to the material that felt really familiar and tactile, but there's also this connection to it as a material of domestic use. And it's like, again, that brought me back to thinking of our spaces and traditions and gender roles. If you have a female body, you're conditioned from a very young age to accept the fact that you are going to have a life of pain. No one wants to look at it, no one wants to talk about it. So making this work so loud and so confrontational and also beautiful, the beauty of these marks, and it's the beauty of and complexity of this body. And the kind of staining, right? The kind of redness that connects to the blood and connects to the flesh, hanging it out there for everyone to see. I want people to be confronted by how difficult it is, which may be uncomfortable and shocking. It's very physical. The process of printing is really physical. That is incredibly important because the process of making is a release. It's also a process of destruction because you permanently damage the surface from which you're printing. We can all share the experience of pain. And I think most people can share the experience of not understanding why they're in pain. So it's about that too, how overwhelming this experience is. I've been making work about my body for pretty much the whole time I've been making work.
I could not